EA Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Durant is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. So, Richard, one of the focuses of tonight's game was strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Durant with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Thompson with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And Dort gets it to go.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Smith sets the pick for Thompson. Here's Şengün. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Eason against Holmgren. Eason grabs the board. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Just 5 to shoot. Dort passes to Holmgren. From deep. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Smith kicks to KD. Over Williams. Durant, no good.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Dort against Eason. And Dort gets it to go.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Buries it down low. KD's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Now here's Thompson. Şengün with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
SGA with the bucket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
And nope, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw missing. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, oh, it's the same as it's ever been. You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
Dort misses. Houston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Şengün. Fires top of the key. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Şengün's got 5.
It looks smooth out of Şengün's hand. That's a good sign for the big man.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. No good on the triple. To the paint. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Nobody near Williams. Trains the three-pointer.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Thompson is out there with Durant. And it's Eason in at small forward. Here's Şengün. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. 9 feet out. Hartenstein finds Dort. Hartenstein with a screen on Eason. Dort misses. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Knocked loose. Thompson inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And he comes up with the deuce.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got 4 assists in the game. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Kevin, back to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dort. It's rebounded by Houston.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Eason with a screen for KD. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Thunder making a change here. Zhang's checked in. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Zhang with a screen on Thompson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Outside, KD. Pass to Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Şengün's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And finished off by Zhang.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Dort against Durant. On told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
SGA into the lane. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside, SGA. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Şengün. Smith dishes to KD. 12 seconds left now here in the second. Back to Smith. Clock at 6. Outside for Durant. There's the three. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach. When they'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Williams is out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. And it's Joe in at the point guard. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Van Vliet. That one drops for him.
Although he is just 6 feet tall, Van Vliet has no issue going into the land of the Giants.
A steal. Here's Okogie. Van Vliet outside. Beyond the arc. And Tate gets it to go. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
Here's Okogie. He's guarded by Williams. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Caruso against Tate. Back to Caruso. Inside. Here's Green. Good D by Williams.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Wallace. 6 on the shot clock. Williams has a screen for Wallace. He gets that one. Rockets leading by 6. Now Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Fred VanVleet wasn't going to be denied his chance, RJ, at playing in the NBA.
No, he wasn't. Undrafted, yes, but training his whole life for a chance. And when he got it, boy, he did not let up. Ever since he was young, he was getting up at 5:30 every morning to train before school. Oh, he is a coach's dream. That's why they love VanVleet. The intangibles are off the chart, and the execution is consistent.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Kevin, back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's VanVleet. The Rockets with another miss. Thunder trailing by 3. Wallace, the pass to Williams. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Shoots from the line. Joe can't get it to go. Houston leading by 3. For 3, Durant. There's the triple from Durant.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Joe with it. Now Smith defending. Joe with it. He has 5. And here is Caruso. Williams' shot is off. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Offensive rebound. Now here's Thompson. Guarded closer.
You try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Williams passes to Joe. Now here's Wallace. Back to Joe. Pulls it from the elbow. And the shot no good, a bit short. Rockets leading by 6. Here's Durant. Look at KD going to work inside.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Wallace misses. 3-pointer. That shot off. That will count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Houston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They played the better game, so... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So on the floor for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Durant is out there with Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Houston leading by 6. Durant down the lane. And finished off by KD.
Outstanding at penetrating to the rim. Durant's long strides, they're just tough to keep pace with.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Houston.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Space in the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And one other thing, I love how comfortable they are looking to operate from mid-range. And no qualms about taking those wide-open jumpers.
Hartenstein with a screen on Eason. Dort misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Just 2 to shoot. Şengün, it's deflected. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Thunder trailing by 8. SGA feeling it out a bit. Gilgeous-Alexander driving.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Here's Durant, and finished up by KD.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Screen by Hartenstein. Şengün with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
KD a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Durant against Holmgren. Eason with a screen for Durant. Here's Thompson. Shoots the three. Hartenstein with the rebound. Shoots it. Oh, and that one was a freebie.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Thompson surveying the floor. That's off. And Holmgren has the ball here for the Thunder. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, SGA. 5 to shoot. Going inside.
And a 3-level score. That time, SGA takes it all the way.
Thompson in the post. SGA defending. Şengün with the screen on Holmgren. Now Thompson.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Under trailing by 4. Outside Hartenstein. Now Dort. Here's the floater. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Thompson. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Now Holmgren outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort a screen on Thompson. Dort outside. Kalen Williams. A three-pointer. Good.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Şengün with the screen for Durant.
What a big shot from Durant. This guy is the definition of clutch.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
SGA fires. The three is off, and that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And he is unable to get the second one. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. What's your take, guys?
Well, it's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
Williams. So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up.
We expect to see tonight. Great guard play on both sides.
Well, these matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Wembanyama, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Now here's Fox, and the three-pointer goes.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Fox. Clock at 6. To the inside, Wembanyama. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
By himself, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
He is such an elusive cover. The Frenchman, Wembanyama, is especially hard to stop in transition.
Deflects the pass. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Oklahoma City's head coach. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. B.A., back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now, here's Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. Here's Dort. Offensive rebound. Here's Hartenstein. The 3 from Holmgren. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Dort. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
You can tell Dort keeps his options open when he has the ball. He'll set up another guy if he can.
Fox for 3. The putback. Here's Wembanyama. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And that one's good. SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Castle. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
And here's Vassell from the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
There's the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Back to SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. SGA passes to Holmgren. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. SGA against Castle. Left side SGA.
Great defense by Wembanyama. Not only does he have the length, he has really good insight.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And so the San Antonio Spurs in command. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Wembanyama out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Fox in at point. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused me before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you guys.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. All right, Stan, Devin Vassell, a proven scorer, now with some experience under his belt. What do you make of him?
Well, he's definitely an interesting player, B.A. The important thing for him is focusing on taking more high-percentage shots.
Wembanyama, the Thunder with the rebound. From the corner, and Dort with the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort's got his first 2 points. Fox outside. 4-3, sinks it from distance. Fox has got 10 points.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Dort's shot is good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Olynyk. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Not just a low post threat, Olynyk is also capable of doing damage with his jumper.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Down low. Holmgren, the pass to SGA. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And Shai's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
Vassell outside. Castle outside. Back to Vassell. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Dort for 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .141 left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. Court shot is good.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Wembanyama, screen on Dort. Back to Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. The three ball. And Wemby rips one from long distance.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
Pass to SGA. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Fox on the prowl. Olynyk for 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Holmgren finds SGA. Hartenstein with a screen on Castle. Inside. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of this game.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Here's SGA. Three-pointer. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
They're measuring up the shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. Alex Caruso is out there with Williams. And it's Williams in at center, filling out the middle. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. The three from Barnes. Williams grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Here's Harper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cornette. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 20. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Joe's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Caruso against Johnson. That three's off the mark. Thunder trail by 18. Here's Wallace. And the three off target. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Spurs.
Set up!
Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Barnes has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Joe, the pass to Caruso. Outside, Williams. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Harper, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And slicing and dicing the D to pieces on the attack. Harper has a good feel for when to drive.
Here's Joe, and he banks in the layup. Joe's gotten 4 this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Caruso outside. Fires the three. Williams. Second chance effort, and he lays it up and in.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's Harper, covered by Joe, to the middle. It's tipped, and there's the call on Kenrich Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
3 minutes remaining in the third. 3 minutes.
Johnson inside. He's guarded by Caruso. Johnson with a bucket. 1:52 left to play in the third quarter here. And it's been an interesting ride of late for Keldon Johnson. Stan being asked to take on a number of different roles.
Well, B.A., some guys would struggle seeing their spot in the rotation and their minutes change. But Johnson takes it all in stride and puts the team first.
Shot clock at 2. Wallace misses.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Champagne's shot is off. Here's Joe. Left side Williams. It's stolen by Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
From deep, Harper. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Wallace, the pass to Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Luke Cornett. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. San Antonio leading by 22. Outside Johnson. Cornett sets a screen. From outside, off the mark. The Thunder have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Williams passes to Caruso. Williams a screen on Johnson. Here's Wallace. Counted from distance. Wallace has got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Harper. Releases. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs out in front by 19. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Fox for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 17. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Fox goes in. Outside for Wembanyama. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth 3-point shots.
It's good.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Castle outside. Wembanyama, screen on Dort. Castle goes in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. Dort for three. Rebound by Olynyk. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. With the drive. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Dort's shot is good.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
The kick to Olynyk. Puts up a three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Stolen by Castle. Pass to Wembanyama from the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 21. Now Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's 11 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. The three. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Launches a three. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's gonna sleep well tonight.
He can't get it to go. Williams from long range. They get it again. Holmgren outside. Tries again. Yep, that one goes. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Fox. And he drives in. And it's Fox with the jam.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Now here's Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.
another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Fox in at the point. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox, wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now, here's Fox. There's the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Pass to Eason. Poked away, and Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Thompson passes to Smith. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
It's Fox with the drive. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Smith. Vassell wide open. Oh, good on the three. For Houston, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Well, Clark, after missing most of the 23-24 season, Tari Eason came back strong last season.
Boy, he sure did. I mean, he really looked good and comfortable out there, made quality plays at both ends of the floor. You really hate to see anybody get injured, but especially a young guy like him. But youth gives him a chance, I think, to bounce back pretty quickly.
And that one, good.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's KD after the basket by San Antonio. Pass to Castle. Down low, Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Wembanyama against Durant. And good that time.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Wembanyama with it. Şengün covering. Pass to Castle. From the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün passes to Smith. Nice defense by Vassell.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact. Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Outside for KD. pass to Eason. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep three. KD's shot is off. Spurs leading by 5. On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Thompson. Outside, Fox. Now, here's Olynyk. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
On the court for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you, Kevin.
You know, they've got that grit. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. And what a strong finish there.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Shams, we appreciate the update.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Takes a 3. Gets a hand on it. Şengün, no good. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Wembanyama jackhammers it in.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
The Spurs shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
And he nails the 3rd.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Thompson misses. Spurs leading by 5. Wembanyama outside. Sweet move. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Wembanyama. Lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got 14 points.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's Eason. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Puts the move on. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. To the middle. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Castle against Eason. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Wembanyama. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
KD's shot is off. Spurs leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. Pass to Wembanyama. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Fox, no good. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. KD looking around. In comes Durant. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The tray. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Durant.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Olynyk, and he gets the bucket. Olynyk's got 7 points.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. Right back after this break.
36.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Green. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Okogie in at the 2. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And for a guy who handles the ball so much, Fred VanVleet really, Clark, takes care of the ball. He rarely turns it over.
Yeah, Freddie is steady, boy. I tell you, man, he is a guy who really squeezes that orange. You can trust him to push the pace and play slow and take care of it no matter what the circumstance is. I mean, his leadership, his clutch production, that guy is a coach's dream.
To the inside, it's going by Capella. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
First team foul.
VanVleet against Harper for the lead. VanVleet outside. Shot clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Capella. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Green against Harper. And he makes good on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Superb focus from Harper on that shot, absorbing the contact well.
And there's the drive. Finney-Smith with it. No scoring in this one. The rebound by Champagnie. The Spurs shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Here's Barnes, and the Spurs scoring again.
Boy, the quick release of Barnes is really something to behold. Knockdown mid-range shooter who strokes it with confidence.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Barnes outside. Fires from deep. Here's Cornette. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Harper against Van Vliet. Harper dishes to Barnes. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's a Kobe. The rebound by Champagny. Spurs leading by 6. And here's Harper from the arc. Cornet kicks to Harper. 6 to shoot. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, showing the hops there. Harper can get up with the best of them.
And he drives in. And the basket by Kobe.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
And Harper slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Van Vliet. And Harper slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. A new lineup here for Houston.
Substitution on the court.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Johnson left side. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. It's trailed by 8. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Outside, KD. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting a... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Durant against Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Oh, big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Here's Smith. Rebound, San Antonio. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama against Şengün. A drive by Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Here's Durant driving the lane. And then Durant with the jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
San Antonio leading by 8. On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Thompson. Let's lose a 3. Smith there for the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he loved to have that one over.
Oh, the Suki smooth three from KD.
Poetry in motion, such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that three ball's going down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
Fox got it to go off the glass.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
And there's the three.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now Castle. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. Vassell, what a response, hitting a three of their own.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving that three-pointer.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, and it's as if the big fella wasn't even there.
Here is Wembanyama.
Smart play there.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
Previous plays.
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
All right, Allie, thanks. Durant diving in.
Well, Durant knows the team looks to him for this. These kinds of moments, the intensity of the moment, never rattles.
Now, Olynyk. Wembanyama sets a screen for Olynyk. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Vassell, the 20-foot jumper, good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now, Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA.
the Thunder. For the Houston Rockets, they bank on preparation, focus, and sheer will. Each game a renewed opportunity to prove themselves. Thunder, Rockets. Coming up next, a look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 2 Jalen Williams out there for them. Jalen with an E at the 3 and Jalen with an I at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Holmgren in at the power forward position.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Now here's Durant. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
And SGA has got the ball here for OKC. 4-point game. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Durant following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And here's Şengün. Durant drives in. And Durant with the big finish.
What sets Durant apart is his handles. They're almost unseen for a guy of his height.
Here's Dort. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
And absolutely, even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
So it's Oklahoma City now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Holmgren with a screen on Smith. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Brian, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Williams. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Now here's Durant. He's got 12. And Durant with the big finish.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Holmgren. 4-point game. What a terrific move that is.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Durant for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Dort finds SGA. Shot is up. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Rockets have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. For 3, Smith. Doesn't go that time. Williams against Şengün. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Durant for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 17.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, we'll get... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this.
Inside, Smith and Şengün. Kevin Durant is out there with Ben Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
You know, the defense had no answer for Durant's quickness. He drives right in and hammers it down.
On the wing, Durant. Let's go with a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And the Rockets hit again from deep. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thank you very much for the report, Shams.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Thunder trail by 12. Here's Dort. There's the drive. And he dunks it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Watch out! It's KD!
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Holmgren inside, working on Şengün. 4 on the clock. Williams misses.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Houston leading by 10. Here's Durant, and it's Durant sliding in for the fast break finish.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Şengün, beyond the arc, hits the trifecta. Şengün's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Thunder making a switch here. Jang's checked in. Thunder trail by 13. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Holmgren with a screen on Eason. The drive by Dort, and the shot goes. Dort's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you see the acceleration from Dort. Just a great athlete.
From behind the arc, Durant's shot is off.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Eason.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Dort for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Thompson outside. And there's the drive. Dort grabs the miss.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Durant drives in, launches it, and the three-pointer goes. Şengün's got 6.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Dort for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Houston in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Alex Caruso is out there with Kenrich Williams. Then it's Isaiah Joe, and it's Wallace in at the 2. The Rockets lead by 13. Here's Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Jacks up a 3. No good that time. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
And it's Joe penetrating. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And Capella gets it to go.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Outside, Williams. Wallace outside. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Capella's got 4 rebounds now.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Thunder trail by 19. On the wing, Wallace. No points yet. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Now here's Van Vliet, covered by Joe. Inside, here's Capella, over Williams. And it's good, off the back rim and in. Capella's got 6.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Joe, chalk up 2 there.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
2 minutes remaining.
Van Vliet left side. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Rockets lead by 19.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
The Rockets have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Capella, back to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Van Vliet's got his second basket on the night.
Keeping the game simple. Van Vliet just working the defense and taking what he sees there.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw this game. 1:15 left in the third. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me, and those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
And the big X factor Van Vliet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
Back to Joe. Lets the three fly. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Finney Smith. Williams defending. Now Capella. 6 points for him. Good on the bucket. Capella's got 8.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Okogie. Watched by Wallace. And stolen by Hartenstein. Outside Joe. Over Van Vliet. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Houston with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Amen Thompson out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for?
Well, look, a lot of teams have young players who are focused on making a name for themselves, but I like to see unselfishness. Those guys who can play with a team-first winning mindset, those are the guys that you keep long-term.
Play D, do the dirty work, stay in the rotation.
About sums it up.
Durant on the attack. And Durant with the big finish.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
And here's SGA outside. He drops it from range.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Durant for 3. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And how's this for a response? Durant enjoys coming right back down and delivering the cold-blooded revenge triple.
Smith against Williams. To the inside. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. The open shot by Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Tipped away. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams.
Onto the floor for the Thunder, number 7, Jack Holmgren.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage. He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Dort outside. Holmgren inside. Defended by Şengün. Here's Smith. The Thunder pull it in.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
SGA can't get it to go. Houston leading by 23. Outside Durant. And is Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Şengün.
And when Dort sees an opportunity to score, he goes hard, getting the defense to foul him in the process.
It might not always show up on the stat sheet, but Lou Dort is one of the most feared defenders around, Legs.
Well, he's built like a middle linebacker, and he brings a high level of physicality. PA, there's a reason he's earned the nickname the Torture Chamber. Well, it's easy to see who the offense is running through tonight. Why change anything?
Williams from long range drains the triple.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kevin Durant.
And watching that last game, you could see the comfort zone he got into, just filling it up from all of the spots he loves.
An impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to SGA. Williams a screen on Thompson. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Şengün a screen on Holmgren. Here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Fires away from way outside. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaFour.
us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Both Jalen and Jalen Williams are out there. One at the 3, the other at the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Holmgren in at the 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. And the rejection by Holmgren. SGA from outside. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
It's off the run, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break. Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's Fox with the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Pocket 6. Shoots over Vassell. Misses the baby hook. Spurs trail by 4. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
Smart bucket by Castle. Get out and run.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Thunder have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Nailed from three-point land. Holmgren's got 7.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And here is Olynyk. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Williams. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's SGA. 6 points for him.
And it's Wembanyama's size that makes him a potent defensive presence.
This is the one-handed jam. Fox against Dort. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Inside, Holmgren with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Dort. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Thunder up 2. Let's take a quick break now. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox in at the point guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Williams sets a screen for Dort. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Dort's got his first 2 points of the night. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
Holmgren dishes to Williams. 5 on the clock. It's Dort on the wing, guarded by Fox.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, SGA to the middle. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And that one's good, Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and it looks like, and yep, the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
The play is under video review.
Is confirmed.
The officials will have 2 minutes.
Quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
If via review there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltender.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
The Thunder leading by 5. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. Castle misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Thunder shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And so Hartenstein nails both of them. Spurs trail by 9. Vassell outside. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams, that's good.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Here's Fox, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got... And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
The play will be reviewed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be back with you shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Kenrich Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Joe in at the 2. Pass to Joe. Screen by Hartenstein. Up again. And Hartenstein is right there. Hartenstein's got 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Stolen. Harper with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him up. Caruso with the steal. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or 2. The Thunder leading by 10. And he dunks it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Wallace. Still scoreless. And it's in there. Wallace has got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Wallace against Harper. Down low. Had a piece of it. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Joe, the shot's good. Joe's got his first points of the night. Spurs trail by 14. And Isaiah Joe, a high-level shooter, Doris, who does a lot of his damage off the catch.
Kevin, one of the prettiest jump shots in the league. This guy is always shot ready. The form is on point. The balance is there. You talk about a preeminent shooter, that is Isaiah Joe.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Joe passes to Hartenstein. 1:46 left in the third. Just 5 to shoot. Joe finds Hartenstein. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson surveying the floor. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:25 left to play in the third.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical weight.
Here's Joe. To the left wing. Pass to Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Unable to get that one. Spurs trail by 12. And stolen by Wallace. Now Hartenstein. Out to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That'll be his second foul of the game. Spurs on defense. And they'll get another chance. To the paint. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Wallace right side. He got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Then it's Luke Cornett. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs trail by 14. Nobody near Barnes. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper.
Yeah, with that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. Two distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Harper slams it in.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You you don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Thunder lead by 11.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Harper. Pass to Champagny. Harper against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
He hits the second from the line. The Thunder leading by 10. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Williams gets it to go on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Williams outside. Harper against Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Using his size out of the backcourt, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Outside Holmgren. Williams outside. Outside SGA. 1:56 left in the 4th. It's off target. Vassell. The 3 goes down.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
SGA surveying the defense. Outside Holmgren. And the layup is off. Spurs trail by 9. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by SGA. .112 left here in the 4th quarter. Williams creating space. What a move.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Williams outside. Oh, wow. Oh, the devastating double-clutch dunk.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 on the shot clock. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable
into this game, Grant. Is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here are the starters for Houston. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Kevin Durant is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 3 spot. Now here's Durant. Shoots over Vassell. Durant, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Rebounded by Castle.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Wembanyama. And the layup falls.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of them.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Wembanyama, screen on Thompson. Pass to Castle. Driving in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
Eason, a screen on Vassell. Outside Eason. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Smith outside. Fires from deep. Rebound by Olynyk. The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
Durant with it. Castle covering. Smith with a screen on Castle. Durant for 3. Offensive board. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Amin Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Ryan, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Much more comfortable from deep. Vassell finding that stroke.
Puts it up from 17. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
.141 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson, a screen on Vassell. Out to Thompson for 3. Here's Durant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Olynyk. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That one goes. Count it.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Castle outside. Wembanyama, screen on Eason to the paint. Outside Olynyk. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Durant, the pass to Eason. Back to Durant. We've got 33 seconds left in the first. The shot no good. Here's Olynyk, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Rockets trail by 7. Right side Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
The three ball. Durant with another miss. Pass to Kessel. Shoots over Thompson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kelly Olynyk, and it's Harper in at the point guard position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Pass to Smith. Durant with a screen on Olynyk. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Smith against Olynyk. Smith into the lane.
This kid can fly. Smith with unbelievable hops.
Outside Eason. With his first shot attempt. Harper pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Vassell. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Connects from downtown. Vassell's got 6.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Durant looking around. There's the 3. The offensive rebound. And Sengun throw it down.
What you love about Sengun is that he is always working for a second chance score.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Off target from 3-point range. The Spurs have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Olynyk passes to Wembanyama, 6 to shoot. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Rockets trail by 6. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah.
Okay, look out!
Man. Wow! A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
To the middle. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
I think it's time to put multiple bodies on him.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. No good on the triple. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Olynyk. Got it. Good job in the low post. Olynyk's got his second bucket of the night.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. He'll take it.
Wembanyama against Sengun. Here's Castle. Jams it in off a great move.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Castle against Thompson. Rebound by San Antonio. And here they come. Here's Castle. And he throws it down with one hand.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
And Durant with the big finish.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
For three, Smith. Here's Şengün. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Harper. They get it back. Oh, how about Victor? Gets there for the putback jam.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kevin, we saw some moments of frustration for you early.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Clint Capella out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then there's Jeff Green. And it's Tate in at the 2-guard. Here's Barnes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
San Antonio leading by 12. Pass to Fox. This one's a 3. The 3 ball is good for Fox.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Outside for Green. Outside Tate, just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Fox right side. Downhill, Fox looks unstoppable.
Yeah, Fox can be so slippery on the drive, making those little adjustments to get by the defense.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Fires the 3. Okogie pulls down the board. Rockets trail by 15. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Luke Cornett.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. Good on both. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Fox, that's good.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
The Rockets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Tate passes to Capella, and De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Outside Tate.
Using that lateral quickness, Fox is really tough to shake off as a defender.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Capella, screen on Fox. Tate. Here he goes. And finished off by Tate.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Champagny. Green covering. 4-3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Capella. Rebound by San Antonio. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Fox, the pass to Cornette. From behind the arc. Okogie pulls down the board. Rockets trail by 18. The three is up. That shot, no good. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Barnes, it's good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Spurs lead by 21. Outside Johnson. Fox outside. Takes it inside, and Fox powers it home.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Houston with another miss. And so the San Antonio Spurs, with plenty of breathing room, 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. San Antonio's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Johnson and Barnes, your small and power forwards. Then there's Luke Cornette. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Champagny at shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. For three, Durant. Rebound, San Antonio. The three. They get it again. Cornette. And no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Tries to break his ice. And Durant with the big finish.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
And it's Fox missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
It's Easton with the jam.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Barnes in the post. He's against Smith. Barnes, it's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
On the wing, Fox. Defended by Thompson. And it's Fox missing. Rockets trail by 19. The three. Rebounded by Johnson. To the inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Now here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Cornette sets a screen. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. For three, Smith. That shot off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Outside Barnes. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Beyond the arc. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Durant with it. Picked up by Cornette. Durant on the attack. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Here's Barnes. Beyond the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
Here's Durant using the glass to lay it in.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Harrison Barnes.
Incredible game for him. He had endless energy. No doubt, best player on the floor tonight.
Johnson going inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Durant, no good. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
That shot wide open.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
San Antonio with the ball. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Champagny, guarded by Durant. Left side Barnes, 3-pointer. And they'll get another chance. Here's Champagny. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've